All right, sup guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Trice Too Easy. We're gonna go ahead and get into this very small 2-game NBA slate. We'll look at the data, the charts, the matchups, the trends, the discrepancies, the mismatches, the money. Hopefully get a bag, find an edge, and crack these folks. Guys, if you would like to join my sports community and Discord server, it's in the pinned comment and in the description of the videos. 10 measly bucks a month, just a community. We have fun, we talk sports, we share slips. And if you want access to exclusive viewer perks and tools I use daily like Smart Stake and Outlier, the two best sports betting tools there are, they are in the pinned comment and in the description of the video as well. Okay, we'll go ahead and get into it. Full show. Review yesterday. Bad beat, big winner. Look at a couple props. Look at the smart money to see where the sharps are putting their bucks at. Then we will get serious. Look into these 2 games. We'll look at the charts. And since there's only 2 games, we can really dissect them. Look at the over-under. Really get into the money. Really get into the charts and see what's going on before we make a decision. It is a tragic day. Yesterday we had like, what? 2 NBA games and 1 NFL. And today we got like just 2 NBA games. This sucks. But for all my boys who love college and bet college, you guys should have a field day. There's a lot of college today. I'm just not into that. I've had a couple of people ask, could I cover college? Guys, probably never will. I do not enjoy college sports. I like the pros. As rigged as it is, college just as bad, and college is inconsistent. And I've never been a fan of college ever. Maybe it's because I didn't finish fucking high school. Who knows? I've never been a fan of college. So anyways, let's just get right into it. To review yesterday, another big day. 3 wins, 1 loss after the 6-win, 1-loss day I had, I think the day before. On a bit of a heater. We are what, 9 wins, 2 losses in the last 2 days. Very good. I'm reading well. I'm reading the charts very good. Following the money really well. Just making good decisions right now. Good time to tail me. If I get cold, I'm honest. When I lose, I show you. But right now, I'm pretty hot. Probably a good idea to kind of ride with me until I get cold again. As far as the bad beat from yesterday, this was disgusting. Posted by Miss Sherry in the Discord. All she needed was who is it? McConkey to get his yards, and she would have cashed a 22,365 parlay. That's all she needed. Brutal. That could have been a massive payday. As far as the big winner from yesterday, guys, this was posted by, who posted this? Oh, posted by Big Boy underscore 92 in the Discord. Little $15 bonus bet into 830. Disgusting. Congratulations. Nice slip, man. Enjoy the money, sir, and hopefully you get some more today. By the way, ATS Boogie. I know you, y'all might not know it. I don't reply. I'm very busy, but I do read all my comments. I'm not finessing you out the big winner. I actually wanted to post you, but you share the picture. It's folded. It's not uncollapsed. You got it like folded up, and so I can't see the legs. So all it shows is just the bet in the win, but I don't know what the bet is. You gotta unfold you gotta unfold them legs for me. Pause. The biggest pause ever. Unfold the legs. All right, next, let's get into the player props. That was super gay. Player prop number 1. Mitchell Robinson. Rebounds and assists over 7.5. Kinda eyeballing this today. Great hit rate on the season. Head-to-head, last time he saw them Raptors, he got 30. I think that this could be a decent spot, and I kind of do like the over in this game anyways. He's been balling, man. Coming off of 8 and a 15. He's had 15 twice out of 4. He's getting a lot of rebounds and assists, and I think we could see that number be high today. He's only missed it 4 times. I would at least consider it. Maybe look his way. Next one, Jalen Suggs, under 9.5 rebounds and assists. I don't like Jalen Suggs, be honest with you. And he does me bad every time I bet him, but versus the Heat, like horrible history. He's gone under 4. He's gone under every time he saw him. On the season, he has gone over 6 times, but he's in a bit of a slump. 5, 8, 8, 8, and 7 lately. I just don't think he's coming near this number as of late, guys. So I would consider looking at Jalen Suggs. My screen looks a little different today because I have it all condensed because we're going to look at the over and under on some of these. But anyways, as far as where the sharps are putting their money today using Smart Stake, Here you have it. There's only a couple. Over in the Raptors and the Knicks game is getting quite a bit of capital. 1.8K bomb just got dropped on it. That literally just happened before I started recording. Maybe consider it. I was leaning to over anyway, so I think it is something worth looking at. And then Sandro Memikulashvalaki, over 14.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Got 327. Not a lot of big time action coming in today, at least on the exchanges. For the NBA, probably because there's only 2 games and most of the big dogs are going to be on college, probably hockey, shit like that. All right. Anyways, to actually take a look at the slate, we're going to start with the Heat versus the Magic. And as you can see, we got the Heat at the Magic, so at Orlando, and the Heat are actually favorites on the road. Now, I do want to show you guys the money first before we actually cap these games. Let me go back. So, here's the Heat versus the Magic. As always, guys, outlier. This is where I get this data from. It's a great tool. 53% of the bets coming in on the Heat. And 61% of the bets are coming in on the under. So you have most of the money on the Heat by a little bit, and then most of the money on the under. Not by a lot, by a little bit. But again, you're probably just betting the money line if you bet this game because you're getting almost even money. So you're probably not betting a spread. You're most likely just going to bet the money line. And in that case, the Heat's taking 59% of the money. If we look at the charts for the game, Heat versus Magic, it's a dead chart, guys. It's been kind of all over the place, up, down, erratic, left, right. But if you look by far and large, I mean, it's started at like minus 113/104 is all over the place. And it's currently back at that like 104 mark. It's really not did a lot. Went down, came back up. We can't get a lot of data from this chart, guys. You just can't. However, if you look at the chart for the over-under, yeah, that's what we talking about. Now we can get a read. Look at this shit. Just keep shooting the fuck up. The under went from minus 130 to minus 120 to minus 115 to plus 100 on the under, while taking most of the money. We're on the over. That's a red flag. Under's getting more of the bets, more of the money, and this chart has gone bonkers. That means sharps and big money and syndicates are most definitely on that over, and I'm looking to exploit that. It's been working. I would definitely stay away from the under and look towards the over after looking at this chart. I mean, they're taking money and charts is moving away from it. Now, next game. All right, so as you guys can see, the Knicks are taking pretty much all of the money. 81% of the money is on the Knicks to cover this 4.5 on the road in Toronto versus a Raptor. And then most of the money's on the over 53%. So if we look at the chart for the Knicks spread, not a lot we get here, guys. Opened around 112, went down a bit, came up, went down, came back up, and it's kind of right back to where it started. So kind of all this just means nothing if it ends up right back where it started at. Can't really get a read from the chart. As far as the over-under, now this, you're really not getting a lot here either, because this correction was last night. As of today, past midnight, as of today, and especially this morning on game day, saw a shoot up and a shoot down. I mean, overnight it was around plus 100. Now you're at about 108. It's kind of a good sign if you're on the under. It's not like massive movement, but it has moved. So something to note, kind of a good sign. It is pushing and leaning towards the under. Okay, guys, now let's actually get into it and dissect the games, and I'll give you guys my leans. If we look at the matchup just straight up, Heat versus Magic here, guys. The Heat, I think, are a better team, and it would not surprise me if the Heat find a way to win this game. Magic, I think they're still a little bit overhyped. I think people are still too high on the Magic, and I just don't think they're that good. I really don't. The Magic to me are kind of overhyped, overvalued. I think they are similar in skill to the Heat, but I mean, the only place they'd be better than the Heat is on offense versus the Heat's defense. But although the Heat are 20th in scoring defense, their field goal D, their 3-point D, their rebound D is all off the charts. The reason they're 20th in scoring D is because every one of their game is high scoring and fast paced as shit. Not because they're a bad defense. At least in my opinion, that number's misleading. I think the Heat have every advantage here. I heavily, and I mean heavily, lean to the Heat, but due to the charts and the money and something I cannot ignore, I have to go with the over 235.5 in this one. That chart was just getting absolutely murdered. I mean, the under's taking most of the money, and the under went from minus 128 all the way to plus 100 as of this morning. There's no way to ignore that much movement. I'm not going to do that. I would never tell you to do that. I am going to be on the over 235.5 with a heavy lean to the Heat, but just give me the over. Next game, Knicks versus the Raptors. And once again, guys, looking at the chart, it was stagnant. Started at 113, did a bunch of shit, right back to around that 112, 113. So there's no real movement to go off of at all. You could say that this morning it went down and then shot up, so maybe that's a good sign for the Raptors, but I just think it kind of went back to where it started. As far as the discrepancies in this one, Knicks rebounding offense should have quite an advantage over the Raptors, so I do think that they get a lot of second chance points and second chance attempts. However, the Knicks defense is very bad at stopping the 3-point ball, and the Raptors are a fast-playing team that likes to shoot the three and shoot from the perimeter, and that's where the Knicks struggle. And again, the Knicks scoring D, it says it's 6, but also, guys, it's just because a lot of their games are slower paced and lower scoring, not because their D is actually that good. Their defense actually isn't that great in any categories. Their games are just low scoring. Guys, I think the Raptors can win this game. And I think the Knicks are an awful team on the road. I trust them at home. On the road, I think they're terrible. I'm going to roll with the Raptors plus the 4.5 points at home, guys. It's the only place that I could get. Couldn't get a read from the sharps, from the chart, from the money. Got to go with my gut here. It's been doing well. I like the Raptors at home plus the points. That's all for me today, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Let's get out of here. Let's get an absolute bag, and let's crack these folks.